Hi everyone, welcome to the Disney Princess Club. I'm Isabella and this is my friend Amy.
Hi Isabella. Yeah, my name's Amy Mebberson and I'm a Disney artist. And I designed these little cuties which we're going to share with you today. These are the Disney Princess Comic Blind Minis. And these are by Hasbro. Now we're going to do something special with these today as well. They're not just toys. What are we going to do?
Well, Amy's going to give us a step-by-step drawing tutorial on how to draw one of these princesses.
While I'm here. So so we had 12 of them to choose from, so we should pick who we're going to draw. So would you like to let the boxes decide?
Yes.
Which one are you going to pick?
This one.
Let's see who we got. Let's see who we got.
It's Ariel.
It's Ariel in a
Look at
little blue
her.
dress.
And look at her pretty bow.
Aww.
Let's get started. Okay, so now we have everything ready and let's jump right into it.
Let's jump right in. Let's draw Ariel. Okay. Like most heads, when you draw a head, you're starting with a circle, basically. So keep it in the middle. Keep your circle in the middle of the paper because Ariel's got some pretty big hair and you don't want to run out of paper. And we're using just a brown pencil and we're going to have it go in later with a darker pencil and put things in. Okay, now we're going to draw just a line down the middle. You can make it a little curved. And that's going to help us put her nose and her mouth in the right spot. And then we're going to put a line through the middle. Now, not right through the middle, but slightly below the middle. So if you can imagine where the middle of that circle is and you're going to go slightly below, that is perfect right there. Yep. I actually like to place the nose first. Now, Ariel's got a little nose. It's kind of like a peanut. It's like she's got like a little, it's almost like a little peanut on the, see, it's just a little peanut. Now we're going to put the eyes in. Now, we've got some pretty big eyes here. Now we're going to start with kind of an egg shape. So they're nice big eyes. And they're just placed either side of that. And again, that's where you see that middle line is important. So that helps you make sure the eyes are even on both sides. Ariel's eyes are special because they look a little kind of like triangular. And that is because that's where you place her eyelids. So we're going to start on the outside of the eye and come into the middle. And you can see that's where first of her eyelashes is going to go. And her eyelashes kind of sit in the middle like that. So you can press a little harder.
Did you always knew that you wanted to draw?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was 2 years old, and I think, you put a pencil in a little kid's hand. I mean, the first thing I want to do is make marks with it. No, I've just always drawn. It was just something I was born to do. Now, we're going to draw the underside of the eye now. So it's not going to be a complete circle. We're going to flatten that. We're going to flatten the underside of the eye a little bit like that. Can you see that? So then when you join the other, so you can see it's kind of a fat triangle. Where we drew that little peanut, that'll just help us place where the edges of her nose are. Can you see that? I'm just drawing that around the edge. Now, Ariel has very fine lips, so we're just going to start with just a smile. And we're going to just put her top lip in. And again, she's got very fine lips. She doesn't have full lips like Snow White or Cinderella. She's got a very fine mouth. And I'm going to bring my arm around here like this because it's a little easier to draw from this angle. So you can see it's kind of coming together. She's got a lovely big wide smile because Ariel literally thinks everything is awesome. She really does.
Especially when she went out of the sea for the first time. Everything was like...
It was like everything she'd ever wanted it to be and more. It's like, because that's Ariel. She's curious. She wants to see and know everything about people. Even when they say, no, that's dangerous. You shouldn't touch that. She's the one who'd go, I want to touch it. So now as you see, I'm going in, I'm adding in the rest of her eyes. So she can look off this side or she can look off this side. So you just draw her iris in first like I did there. There you go. You see your eyes are starting to come together and you do another one, the same one on that side. Okay. And now to draw her pupil, we're going to draw another circle inside those circles that you just drew. The eye is kind of three rings, three circles kind of moving in on each other.
How is it different drawing underwater characters?
Underwater characters?
Yeah, so it's like Ariel, like sometimes like her hair is like all like you have to make it look like she's underwater sometimes.
Yeah, there's no gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's a lot of fun drawing characters underwater because, her hair just floats around and it lets you create some really fun shapes with things floating around and stuff like that. And you get to draw a lot of bubbles.
Yeah.
Which are always good. Okay, now, Ariel also needs some eyebrows. So, just Again, she's just got kind of fine eyebrows. I'm just going to put those there above her eyes. Now, let's fill out the rest of her face a little bit more. So I'm going to just give her a little bit more of a cheek around here, and I'm just going to mark there where her chin is going to go. That's where the bottom of her chin's going to go. And then just bring this line around like this and boop, like that. So can you see what I'm doing on this side? You sort of start up where her eyebrow and just bring it down and then bend it in towards that corner of her eye. Can you see that? So you're going boom, boom.
So right
by the edge of her eye, that's right. Yeah, that's about right. There we go. And then you're going to bring the line out again, and that's going to form her cheek. That's it, just like that. And then just bring it around and attach that line to the bottom where her chin's going to go. All right? And then I'm just going to do the same on the other side here and just join up where her chin's going to go.
What was your favorite part of the Little Mermaid movie?
I remember the first time I saw Part of Your World. That beautiful, beautiful song, and Jodie Benson's beautiful voice. It's like, oh, who is this girl? And Ariel was the first Disney princess we'd had in a long time when Little Mermaid came out. Disney really created a whole new world.
Yeah.
They really did when they created Ariel. Now we're going to start drawing the most famous pair of bangs in Disney. So this is where her part of her hair is going to go, just kind of up here next to her eyebrow. And it's just going to go swoosh, swoosh around her head, and a swoosh around and meets her other eyebrow. And this is how we build her bangs. And she's got these big, big bangs. This is always the fun part about drawing Ariel, because she's all swooshes. And we're just going to stop there because that's where the edge of her bangs is. And then we're just going to do another, and then we add another big puff on top of it like that. And I'm going to start to round out the back of her head here. So this is where the back of the head goes. And again, your skull will be there, but your hair is never flat against your skull. Your hair has volume. So it's going to come out a little more. And I'm just going to go swoosh, swoosh like that, swoosh. Ariel is great for swoosh. You're just drawing the edge of a circle. It's like you're drawing a circle around past her ear, and then just go swoosh. And Ariel's hair doesn't have to swoosh that way. It can swoosh this way. It can swoosh that way. It can swoosh in front of her eyes because she's a mermaid. And her hair defies gravity. Now I'm just going to do the edge of her hair there because her hair's tied back here. Now let's add this lovely big blue bow she's got in her hair. Now we know basically a bow is a big fat triangle. So on the back of the head you just go nyonk, nyonk, nyonk. There is your bow. And you'll see a little bit of the one on the other side as well. So there she is.
What do you like most about Ariel?
What do I love most about Ariel? I just said she's all swooshes. But I love Ariel because of her curiosity. And like all she wanted to do was learn about humans. It's like she's almost like a scientist. She's like a scientist who wants to study humans. And she collects things, and she has like her own little... She keeps her own little museum, really.
Yeah, she has her grotto.
She has her grotto with all her items in it. So that's what I love about Ariel. What do you like about Ariel?
I like how adventurous she is.
Yeah. I mean, you've got to be adventurous to go and dive into a ship and, avoid sharks.
Yeah.
All right. So this is our rough drawing, kind of more or less getting finished here. So right now, as you can see, I've put aside the brown pencil and I've taken up just your regular graphite, number 2. You could use a ballpoint pen. You could use a marker. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to go and start to darken some of these lines. All right, so as you can see, I'm starting with the eyes because the eyes are the most important thing on a face. They're the first thing you look at. So as you can see, it's almost like you're putting her mascara on. Ariel doesn't wear mascara, but yeah, I mean, there's no right way to draw. You can draw really, really rough lines like I'm doing, or if you're watching Isabella here, she's got a very neat, clean line, if that's comfortable. So I'm just going in there and just using this graphite pen to just color in her pupils, just make them a little bit darker. As you can see, it helps them stand out a bit. And yeah, so you can use the point of the pencil, or you can turn the pencil. You can see the way I'm holding it here. You can turn it on its side and do it like this. And I'm just drawing her mouth line there. makes it stand out a little bit. I'm going to colour in her top lip. I'll leave the bottom. I'm just going around the important parts. So just the edge of her face.
Do you
her
ever
eyes.
make mistakes?
Oh, all the time. I mean, that's how you learn. You must never get it right the first time. You know, even people like me who've been doing this for a long time, you'll start drawing something and you just go, oh, that is so not working. And that's okay, because, you know, if you're making mistakes means you won't do that next time, and you will make a better drawing. Exactly. Your mistakes help you learn. The dark pencil really makes a difference. And again, it doesn't matter if you see your red lines, because that shows the steps you took to get where you are. Because, you know, all drawings need your construction line. You don't really draw just eye, nose, mouth, done. You know, it always helps to have some little lines. I'm going to colour in this bit of her hair just because that bit will be in shadow. And so we'll add a little bit of a collar as well. So you can see where we started to do her neck. So we're just going to do a letter U underneath that. Just do a letter U to join the edges of her neck. And there we go. Excellent. And I think we are done. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for helping us draw Ariel. I had the best time.
Thank you. This was so much fun, and you did an amazing job today,
Thank
Isabella. And we hope you guys had fun following on drawing Ariel with us today.
And make sure to watch our other How to Draw videos. See you next time.
Bye.